Hey guys, NoModMaster here. Welcome to settlement building tip number 3, elevators. Today I'm going to teach you guys a few tips when it comes to building elevators. And one of the things that people don't realize is that you can actually use the short walls when building elevators. You don't have to just use the tall walls. All you need are 2 double thick floor pieces, as you can see here. The problem is that this technique doesn't work on the elevators. So this older structure I built, you can see there's holes, and I hadn't figured out how it worked yet. But what you need is short and tall wall pieces together in order to fix that problem. And I'll show you how that works in just a minute. Now, a lot of you probably know how this trick works. What you do is you place a power connector on your elevator, and then you can connect a wire to it, and then place your elevator inside of your structure, and then that allows your power connector to hang outside of the wall, whereas the old one would be buried inside. Alright, next I'm going to show you guys how to place floors when you're building with short walls and elevators. Alright, all you need is some double thick floor pieces. Those will snap to the walls that you've already built down below. Once you're done snapping those into place, you'll notice that you can then snap your second layer of floor to the elevator itself. Okay, let's place a wall and see how this looks. So as you can see, 2 double thick floor pieces and a short wall is equal to a tall wall. So that makes up for the issue of the gap. Notice, guys, there's a little gap in between the floors there. I know some of you are like, I don't like that little gap. That gap's actually very useful, at least to me it is. I'll show you what I use it for right now. So before you build your second layer of floor, you want to first do this. So go over into your conduit section in your build menu and build some conduit that covers the building, just enough to cover the building itself. You don't have to build too much. And then build some power radiators. This will prevent the need for having a bunch of wires going up and down the sides of your building and having to build a bunch of conduit inside of your rooms. So I appreciate the gap. I like the gap. And as you can see, once I'm done, you can just put your floors right back on top of them. And then obviously, guys, once you put conduit on this floor, you're going to want to repeat this process on each floor of your building. So build conduit, and then once you're done, put the second layer of floor, then build your walls and continue on with the process over and over again. And there we go. So as you can see, it kind of hangs out the side right there. And I just put it closest to another connector, and then I just connect it so it looks nice and neat. Put the wall back. And then now I'm going to show you guys how we do the roof. So there's a couple different options when it comes to the roof. I actually like using floor pieces when I build my roof. I like flat roofs. I feel like they look more like a city. But you can use different kinds of rooftops, and I'll show you which ones work with the tops of the elevator because certain ones do not work. Alright. So when it comes to the floor roof piece, only one works. It's the red and gray checkered floor piece. The red and gray checkered floor piece, for some reason, snaps, but none of the other ones do. What I do is I then put another floor piece over that one so that there's no checkered color from the top. You can also use regular rooftop pieces from the warehouse set. So you can use the one that's like a single one like that, has a little point on the top. Or you can use the slanted ones, the wooden ones or the glass ones. I like the glass ones. So this is usually what I do when I'm on the top floor for the elevator. So I build these kind of like little slanted, usually glass, kind of like dome over the elevator to kind of make it look nice. Alright, there we go. And then let me show you guys what it looks like after it's finished, so you can see how it disguises the elevator. So there it is. No holes, just walls. And you can work with different types of windows, which is kind of cool. You can do floors that have like these vaulted ceiling type things. You can do floors where they're completely short wall, completely tall wall. You can do a mix of both. It really adds a lot of diversity to the building when you do the double floors. So it makes a huge difference. I really prefer the double floors. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.